Mark, tell us a little bit about Scrimmage. I think you said last week that maybe things were a bit sloppy in the first one. How was today's, and what did you like, maybe what you didn't like?
I liked our energy a lot better today. Our intensity right off the bat was markedly different than it was last week, and that was a positive sign. Offense definitely got off to a better start than the defensive side did. But then again, as the day went on, defense made a few plays here and there to kind of right the ship, so to speak. But competitive overall, a few too many sloppy penalties that we could control. Offensively, we had some young guys jump offside, kind of one-man unforced error type deals. Defensively, again, had a couple of alignment deals, just lining up offside, that kind of thing that we need to clean up. So things that are very correctable. But overall, solid. Yeah.
Was there something specific that you were looking for today? I know you wanted the offense to start quicker.
Yeah, we wanted better energy overall, and we got that for sure. The offense executed a lot better than the defense did early on. And so, again, when you're at this stage of camp, you're mixing and matching your personnel, and sometimes there's some ones and threes in there together, and that definitely hurt us on the defensive side. But we're counting on those threes to make just as many plays as the ones did.
Did you start something where you were pushing some buttons to get them going, or did they just respond well to last week?
Well, both. Hopefully, we did things a little bit differently than we've done before up front, and tried to get after a little bit more. Had a little combative type of situational drill to hopefully get things going, and it did. So that's a good thing.
How are you feeling about the depth on your offensive line right now?
Good. I mean, you can never have too many guys. There's a lot of guys, I think, that know what they're doing and just need to cut it loose. I think we have a couple guys up there that are still kind of feeling their way through things, and they're really good players. They just need to cut it loose.
You go now to the next couple of days. Is this kind of where you tell them, hey, here's who's redshirt and who's not, here's who's starting, here's kind of your role? You aren't practicing tomorrow. Is that kind of what comes up next?
Yeah, tonight, this afternoon, tonight, and tomorrow are all kind of big picture evaluation type of discussions, both as a staff and then with the individuals. And there's generally two kind of categories that freshmen go into: either you're playing or you're redshirting, and then there's a few guys every year. Jake Wasarchik was the guy last year that was just kind of on the ready list, and we pick him up off the waiver wire if something happened last year, and just in that mold. You try to have as few guys in that situation as possible, because those guys don't get as many reps as they need to if they're going to redshirt, and they really don't get as many reps as they need to if they're going to play. So it's kind of a tough situation for those guys, but it's possible. A few guys will be in that situation.
Any standouts for you today? Particular guy?
Royce Freeman was really good.
The rumor on Twitter that he had a couple long touchdown runs. Okay.
Whose hashtag is that? Do you have a hashtag?
I can't reveal my sources.
There was one that was very, very impressive, or a couple that were very impressive, and a couple that you'd like to tackle better. He definitely stood out. Jalen Jelks is really starting to figure things out. Austin Malawata did some good things. Forget somebody. Charles Nelson did some good things. Sorry. Go watch the film and I'll let you know.
So it's kind of South Dakota prep start when you guys get back together next on Saturday?
Exactly, yeah. We'll be in full scout team mode on Saturday. And like we were saying, roles will kind of be defined at that point and start getting in game week.
Do you have any clarity on any of the position battles that are going on right now?
We'll watch the film, and there'll be some slashes and some few little tweaks in how we start guys in practice and the order of practice, but that'll a lot of that stuff will still come down to the actual game week decisions.